So my recording one song a month project has been going insanely well. In my past 2 videos, I kind of like just used an AI picture and just explained what I was doing. But as this project's been going along and I've been working with different artists, it's starting to become something bigger than I thought it would be. A year or so back, I made a little short EP. It was called 7 Days, where each of the 7 tracks, I had someone feature on my track. But with this 12 months thing, I'm doing the same thing again. But for some reason, my creativity I seem to be really enjoying myself, perhaps way too much. All I'm doing is every month, the theme is something that happens during the month. And I'm using that theme to create some music. I made one in January, which is called Start Again, and features Devin Ian Schramm. I'm still working on mixing it. There's like 60 tracks on that one. It's really hard to kind of pin down. But here's another sneak peek of the update with the feature.
It's the beginning of a brand new year, and I don't want to stagnate. We're living our lives without any fear.
And then in February, February is the month of love, so I decided I was going to do a love song, and I was going to have an artist feature, but then I thought, who better if I'm doing a song about love than to have my wife? So my wife features on it. That might seem a bit cringe to you guys, I don't know, but the song is about not needing a day to say that you love someone. Sounds like this.
And I know I don't say it enough. I should be there when the road is rough. And in my head you were always there. And I swear I don't need a day to say I love.
And this month was March. It was the start of spring in England. I know in different places we don't have the same seasons. It's fine. But in spring in England, all the flowers start to bloom. The sun starts to come out. It starts to get warmer. Life starts to come back. And I just came up with this song after listening to, Penny Lane by the Beatles and Mr. Blue Sky. And I had that in my mind. And I created something called Hello.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, thank you.
Oh, that's delightful to hear. Well, have a good morning.
Oh, thank you.
Jolly good.
Oh, what a day. I packed up all my feelings in a bag and threw on my shoulders the weight of all the things that made me glad. What can I say? It feels like I can smile the day away.
Hooray!
Hello, how do you do?
And yesterday seemed so far away to...
And it's this really sort of cheery track. It's kind of bonkers ridiculous. I got someone to play drums on it, and I got one of my favourite independent artists who's a massive sort of fan of the channel, Robbie Tucker, to do some lyrics for it. And it can't be going better. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
I love you, and God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say. God, it feels so great to say. God, it feels so right to say hello to you.
So on this track, Robbie provided vocals, but he's also provided some really nice pianos in the background, some extra harmonies. He also actually helped me out a little bit with the February song by adding some piano to that. So he's also kind of featuring on that, but I'll have him credited, and he'll get some of the massive royalties. No, there won't be any money, but he'll get some of the royalties from playing on that song too. So Robbie's been a massive help so far, and I can imagine I'm going to be calling on him for some other tracks later on down the line. I hope that's okay, Robbie. Please forgive me. I already have ideas down for the song for April, and we're not even in April. I don't even know. I haven't really set myself any boundaries. I don't even know if it's acceptable to have an idea for April, but I already have. I've already laid down some things for April. So next month, I'll talk to you guys a bit more about the April song. But for the moment, this project is starting to become bigger than I think it's going to be. And I've realized that I'm only going to finish it the end of December, which means that I'm probably not going to have time to mix and master and get the whole album out for next January when it first starts. So either I do a rollout of songs that eventually accumulates in this whole album, or I wait another year, get all my reels sorted, get all my promotional material sorted, and then release it in like 2026, which I'm starting to feel is what I want to do. Because the issue I found, and what others have said about my music as an independent artist, is that I work too fast. I don't allow enough time to breathe. I want to make my songs, get them mixed and mastered as quickly as possible, and then just get them out there in the world, which I love doing, but it can seem a bit overwhelming for people, and I get that. So I really wanted to slow down with this project, which is why I gave myself this target of 1 song a month, focus on that for a whole month really hard. You can obviously come back to it and tweak it. You know, the current song for this month isn't finished with mixing and mastering. I'm still working on it, and that's okay. But the idea was to slow myself down. And I think the thing I find with some independent artists that I listen to is that their output is great and massive and huge. And if you're into that, it's great because you're constantly getting stuff from the artist. But there's no kind of like anticipation build up. And I think for some people who have a small fan base, having that kind of build-up anticipation for the next project is crucial in your promotional strategy, which is why you're seeing a lot of artists these days just doing 1 song. The build-up to that 1 song, the release of the song, the aftermath of the song, and then let it die down for a few months. Do the same thing again, like the album release cycle used to be, but just with singles. And that's kind of what we're seeing in today's world. So, yeah, next month, April. Have a guess at what some of the topics will be about. And then I'll let you know next month where I'm up to with the April track. Okay, I think I'm going to do more like this. I think I'm going to do more like conversational chatty things, because I think it's nicer and easier than just looking at a little AI picture I did about something. And then you'll get like a true kind of in-depth kind of update for things. I'll keep you posted about this project. If you aren't sure what I'm on about, go and check out the other 2 videos. I've started to make like a playlist so you can like look through what I've done so far on this project. And then, yeah, see you next month.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.
So do you really want to fly higher than the sky? So do you really want to fly higher than the sky?
Hey, join the members club. You get like perks and stuff, and it's fun. So yeah, go on my channel and click on the member bit or the join page or something. It doesn't work on iPhone for some reason, I don't know. Bye.